Hello and welcome to Saturday afternoon football. Dennis Cometti here. It's good to be back. Boy, did I miss it here in Perth. It's disappointing for the players when they get such a low turnout. And joining me in the box for special comments will be Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. I've been looking forward to this one all week.
Hitting the turf today will be Fremantle and Essendon. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Here we go. It's the Dockers versus Essendon. Takes possession. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Punch by Bill Chambers. Fife has the ball. Fife with the mighty fist. McDonald, Tippenwoody picks up the bouncing ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Boots it. Mundy couldn't hang on to the ball. Tapped by Ballantyne. Mundy steers the ball towards goal. Mundy manages to sneak it through. The Dockers get a goal. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. Cleared by Sandilands. Bagley made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Clean tap out of the ruck. Sockers the ball away. Neal with the pass. Sends the Sharon on its way. Stringer looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. This could see the scores even. It's in the air. He kicks long, but not accurately enough. It won't be a goal for him. Disappointing kick there.
Pearce has so much potential, he could just be anything. He plays on with the ball. McGrath puts his boot on it. Hill gets the upper hand. He slams that on the boot. A great mark under pressure. Zaharakis kicks the ball. That's a mark.
Danaher going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short tactically this week. Has it got the carry? You can see that happening right after it left his boot. It's not the score he was looking for.
Pearce has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. Sandilands really forced to earn that mark. He slams that on the boot. Mundy just wanted it more then.
Bumps the pigskin. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Takes it well. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Gets boot to leather. Neal from behind. Chip kick along the wing. Handballs out into space. That play is as high-tech as it can for. He kicked that one like my mother. Gleeson wins the marking contest.
Gleeson loves to take a screamer, and I think the coach won't mind him having a crack. But as he gets better and better, he'll provide real X-factor for his team. He boots it. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Sandilands slams the ball to his boot, slips through his fingers. Zaharakis slams the ball to his boot. Collier kicks the ball. Bell Chambers with the kick, sending it on its way. He takes the contested mark.
Goes up the line. Nice work from D. Choose to kick it. Danaher takes the mark. This will certainly test him from this distance. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Goal. The Bombers in front now. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Bill Chambers with the tap. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Deed intercepts the bouncing ball. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Perfect kick. Deed kicks his first. Nice bounce.
Sandilands has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch, and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Five with a strong mark. He slams that on the boot. He wins the contested mark.
A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 45 metres out. Mundy with a 45-degree angle in front of him. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on air. What are your thoughts, Richard?
I think I know what words you mean, Dan.
I would have expected him to nail that. You look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. He takes control of the loose ball. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Bill Chambers with the hit. A favourable bounce. Gains possession. A lot of possessions for him.
Heppel has so much potential. He could just be anything. He clears the ball. He takes possession. Gleeson smashed him into the turf. Zaharakis mops up the ball. It looks like he's got an injury. The doctor will have to take a look at that one. Booker finds the pass. He kicks the ball. Bell Chambers takes the mark uncontested.
Low kick. Danaher presents and takes the mark. Distance could be the problem. A chance to add one more to his tally. Goes wide for a behind. Essendon by 8 points. It's not the score he was looking for. There could be a short option here. Danaher in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Going for goal number 2. It's going. That's a goal. What a long kick. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Leuenberger punches it. Parrish comes away with the ball. Smith with the ball. Heppel with a perfect drop punt. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Brown will need to give his feet a pep talk for this kick. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle. 40 metres from home. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. Richo, help me out here. What was he thinking?
Ice cream. It's my best guess.
I would have expected him to nail that. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Choose to kick it. A great effort. McGrath, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. 40 metres from home. Nice mark under pressure. 35 metres out. Couldn't ask for much better than this. It's an easy shot here. He'll be happy with that. The first goal for Brown, and they stretch out their lead. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Leuenberger with the punch. What did you make of the first term, Richard?
Essendon should be happy with their lead, Dennis. They came out focused and committed to a very good game plan.
Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richard?
The marking skill of the Bombers has proved advantageous.
The players have received their instructions and they're ready to start play again.
Always make a total effort, even when the odds are against you.
He gets another possession. Bennell is streaming past and gets the footy. Ball up in the centre square. Bill Chambers tries swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. Nice contested mark by McDonald, Tip and Woody.
The Bombers have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. It's a mark. He slams that on the boot. Danaher gets the upper hand.
He gives it a punishing kick. McGrath has it. He steadies now in front of goal. 40 metres out. McGrath takes a shot. That was a narrow miss. He'll be disappointed with that effort. I reckon my mum could have caught that in a pin. Lovely hand pass, hits the man. Bumps the pigskin. Marked by Langford. Kicks it across the ground. And marked by Brown. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Brown unloads one towards goal. Essendon add one to their tally. He'll be happy with goal number 2. This kick stretches the lead.
Brown can definitely get some power out of his kicks, but I think this distance here will test him.
Tapped by Smith. He takes control of the loose ball. Mundy. Kirsten feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Pierce with a kick at goal. The kick just clears the line for a goal. Fremantle need a score here. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce.
Fremantle are being smashed at the clearances. They need to add some ferocious tackling, defensive play and contested ball winning to lay a platform to relaunch an attack on this match. Perfect kick.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Sandland is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Bill Chambers. Not what he intended with that kick. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Hooker has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. A mark by Bennett. Now do you think he can kick this one, Richard?
He's a great kick and should convert from here.
The Dockers get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. He sinks his first goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Punched by Bill Chambers. Smith picks it up. McKenna gets the ball. Danaher approaching home now. Guided by McGrath. Green sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Green whacks one on the boot for goal. The Bombers beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 36-26. Disappointing kick there.
Pearce has improved his hands to a point now that he can release players from tight pack situations. He plays on with the ball.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare downs as they wait for the bounce. Sandland's about as much help as a lighthouse in the desert right now. Booted by Neil. The contest, no match for him.
It's clear that Essendon have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Mundy waits. Hurley hand passes the ball. Kirsten sharks the ball away. Well, that's just another behind on the board.
Hooker assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. The mark is taken by Ballantyne. Jams it on the boot. Great mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 30 metres out. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Takes possession. They've conceded possession. Danaher grabs him way too high. That's got to be a free kick. Gets boot to leather. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Fremantle just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Bagley intercepted that well. That's a mark. Neil with a bump.
And we have a ball up. Sandland hits it. The loose ball scooped up, kicks it. Brown has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Kicks it across the ground. Danaher takes it well. 40 metres out. Going for goal number 3. Nice kick. Essendon by 15 points. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce. Leuenberger with first hands to the ball. He's got the footy in his hands. Gets the loose ball. Hits the running man. Slams it on the boot. He shouldn't have bothered. No, that's just giving the ball away. Marks.
He kicks the ball. McKenna marks it. He boots it. Langford marks it. He boots it. Slips through his fingers. It's in the air. Danaher sinks the long kick.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Leuenberger wins the tap. Terrible timing by Pearce.
And we'll have a ball up. A good fist. Ballantyne gets the footy.
Now we'll get a ball up. Leuenberger gets the tap. Heppel handball short. Intercept by Ballantyne. Short handball from Pearce. Mundy starts in. His shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. Hooker slams it on the boot. Bagley aims for his man on the ground. Is in his possession. Tucker gets the tap. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Fremantle will be worrying now. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce. Hit by Blumenberger. He has the ball, nicely intercepted by Hamling. Pearce ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly.
Pearce takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. Great hands. Stringer taking aim. He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice, strong mark.
Gains possession. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Gray. Slots it. This one gives them an even bigger lead. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Pearce totally outclassed in that contest. Well, it's half-time. What have you got to say, Richo?
Essendon need to become a team who always want to do better than others. Love the competition. Really stamp their authority on the contest.
Time to check the stats. Richo.
The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly...
The third quarter has begun.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
Slips the handball to D. Going for goal number 5. He'll be happy with that. Essendon in front. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Has it now. Gets boot to Leather. Perfect timing from Sutcliffe. Jams it on the boot now. Valentine has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. That came off the boot with huge power. Ambrose gathers. Hooker is streaming past and gets the footy. Steady hands there as he holds that one. McDonald, Tippenwoody kicks. I reckon my mum could have caught that in a pin.
Mundy can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. McDonald, Tippenwoody with the spoil. Heppel gathers it. Smith finds the handball. Ambrose kicks it. Heppel picks up the loose ball. It hits its target. Brown with the mark.
Sends it on its way. Wins the hard ball. Green going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week. Nice goal from Green. He's bagged a couple now.
Green's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
Mundy misses very wide. Disappointing kick there.
Hooker's got all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. I reckon he could become a 200-game player. He steadies now in front of goal. The Dockers trail Essendon.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Sandlin's with the hit. The loose ball picked up by Bagley. Kicked by Neal. The ball bounced favourably for Sheridan. He boots it from the pack. Sends it on its way. Sandlin has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Hooker grabs that one.
It's clear that Essendon have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Valentine lines up. Valentine takes a shot. Mundy takes a shot.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Sandlin punches it. Batted down nicely by Curley. Smith puts the ball in the hands of fate. Tucker getting into position for the kick. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. Going for goal number 1. Gleeson controls. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. A rushed kick. Nice hands. Choose to kick it. The ball goes over the line. The ball is returned to play. Sandlin's not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Fife with the ball. Smith knocks the ball loose with a big tackle. McGrath alone for the uncontested mark. Kicked in a flurry. Stringett marks it. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. A 45-degree angle for this kick. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Gets his first. This kick has extended their lead.
Stringer has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team.
Belchambers taps. Scoops up the ball. Hands it out to open space. Guided down nicely by 5. Valentine has the ball. Nice mark there. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Bennell a long way out. Bennell likes his chances for goal. Kirsten intercepts it. Intercepted by Hooker. Gets boot to high. Takes it well.
Look, the Bombers have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Smith, with good strong hands, puts boot to ball. He gets it under pressure. Neil slams the ball to his boot. He gets it under pressure.
Jams it on the boot now. Collier gets the upper hand. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Smith slams it on the boot. Bill Chambers has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
A good contested mark there.
50 metres from home. Danaher going for number 6. He's missed it. Essendon lead Fremantle 79-47. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Kicks. String it on the borderline of his range. That kick was asking a bit much of Danaher. He grabs it on the run. Kicks the skin off it. A solid mark from Hooker. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Takes it well.
McDonald tipping Woody. He's got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Heppel slams the ball to his boot. He slams that on the boot. He gets the upper hand. Sending it on its way. Valentine marks it. He gets boot to the ball. It comes off hands. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first.
Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 35 metres out. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Clean tap by Leuenberger. Danaher onto the ball and looking to add another. Danaher gets the goal from a long way out. This kick has extended their lead. The ball has been bounced. Punched by Sandilands. Valentine comes away with the ball. Approaching the goals now. Mundy knocks it through for a point. As we go into the final break, the scores are Essendon 85, Fremantle 54. Both coaches will be anxious, no doubt, to reinforce the importance of the last quarter's performance to their players.
Essendon.
The players are starting to feel the strain of the first 3 quarters now.
It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up.
Kicked by Neil. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. A low stabbing kick. Bagley with the kick. Nice mark under pressure. Trims the grass with that one. Great mark under pressure.
Essendon have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. Fremantle need to stop trying to outmark the Bombers and just get a fist into the contest. Danaher lines up. Danaher goes for goal. Danaher, you beauty.
All is in readiness. The bounces straight up and down. Bill Chambers with the tap. Gains possession. Heppel feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Hamling gets the tap. Fife with the tap. He gains possession, bumps the pigskin. Ball goes over the line and out of play. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Bill Chambers punches it. Tapped by Neil. Has it now. He hand passes the ball. Hurley did not ease up. Takes possession. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. Boots it. Langford with the mark.
Langford just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Zaharakis kicks the ball. Sending it on its way. A good contested mark there. He kicks the ball. Bell Chambers takes the mark.
He kicks quickly. Marks. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Kicked by Langford. The contest, no match for him. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 3. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on air. What are your thoughts, Richard?
It's a mongrel kick.
I would have expected him to nail that. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass.
The Dockers haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. McKenna with the ball. He slams that on the boot. Langford misses the ball. Hill collects it.
Dances around the boundary line. He gets his hands on the footy. The umpire to ball it up. Sandlin's with the first touch. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Well, despite his best efforts, he can't keep it in play any longer. Bill Chambers outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Puts the head down as he runs in. Ballantyne, I've got no idea how he managed to get that out. The mark is taken by Bagley. And that torp has gone supernova. A good mark under the circumstances.
McKenna is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Heppel marks it. Sending it on its way. He takes a strong mark. He kicks the ball. Zaharakis takes the mark. He boots it. Walters, with beautiful hands above the head, he really is a great target to kick to.
Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay.
Fife with the kick. Ballantyne gets the mark without contest.
He gives the ball a mighty roost. He handballs it, booted by Collier. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Neal kicks it. Bagley has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
Bagley gets the tap. Kirsten misses very wide. It's not the score he was looking for. Might have to kick it to himself. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Collier needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Zaharakis kicks it. A good contested mark there. He slams that on the boot. McDonald, Tip and Woody with the mark.
Sends it on its way. Strong mark. Heppel kicks it. Sutcliffe gets the tap. Good tap from Pearce. He controls the bouncing ball. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. He gets his hands on the footy. Strong mark by Hill.
Hill shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Ballantyne kicks the ball. Tucker gets the intercept. Hurley intercepts the ball. He gets boot to the ball. He gets it under pressure. He gets boot to the ball. The mark will be paid.
Heppel with a long kick. Strong mark. 50 metres from home. Brown aiming for the goals. All eyes are watching. A monster of a kick gets home. Chalk it up 6 points. The bounce, laser straight. He grabs it on the run. Good drop punt by Bill Chambers. Strong mark. Kicked by McDonald, Tip and Woody. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. 50 metres out. The big kick for goal goes straight through. The pressure continues to mount with that goal from Danaher. Listen, here's the thing. This game was over before it began. Essendon have beaten the Dockers 104-55. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Richo.
Thanks, Dennis. I've enjoyed every minute.